The young man had spent years believing that anger made him powerful. Whenever someone insulted him, he fought back. Whenever someone challenged him, he shouted louder. And whenever life refused to give him what he wanted, he blamed everyone around him. But one day, his anger cost him something he could never get back. His name was Aaron. He was 22 years old, strong, ambitious, and known throughout his village for his fierce temper. People respected his strength, but they feared his anger. Aaron believed the world was full of enemies. His neighbor was jealous of him. His friends were disrespectful. His employer was unfair. Even his own family, he thought, did not understand him. One evening, after a violent argument with a man in the marketplace, Aaron returned home furious. His father looked at him and said, "You are strong enough to defeat many men, but you still cannot defeat yourself." Aaron became even angrier. "I don't need lessons from anyone," he shouted. His father remained silent. That night, Aaron could not sleep. For the first time, he wondered if his father was right. The next morning, Aaron heard about an old monk who lived high in the mountains. People said the monk had spent decades studying human nature. They also said he had never been seen losing his temper. Aaron decided to find him. If this monk knows the secret of controlling anger, Aaron thought, then he can teach me how to use my anger as a weapon. After walking for hours, Aaron finally reached the monastery. He found the old monk sitting quietly beneath a tree. The monk looked at him, but said nothing. Aaron bowed impatiently. "I have come to learn how to control my anger." The monk smiled. Then he pointed toward a large clay pot beside him. "Fill this with water," he said. Aaron was confused, but he did what the monk asked. When he returned, the monk said, "Carry it to the top of the mountain." Aaron stared at him. "That's your lesson?" The monk simply nodded. Aaron picked up the pot and began climbing. The path was steep, the pot was heavy, the sun grew hotter. After nearly an hour, Aaron stumbled. Water spilled onto the ground. He became furious. He kicked a stone down the mountain. The monk, who had followed silently behind him, finally spoke. "Why are you angry?" "Because I lost the water." The monk looked at the empty space inside the pot. "Did your anger bring the water back?" Aaron said nothing. "No." "Then why did you choose it?" Aaron continued climbing. A little later, the monk deliberately stepped in front of him. Aaron nearly fell. He turned around angrily. "Why did you do that?" The monk smiled. "Because I wanted to seize something." "See what?" "How quickly you give your power away." Aaron frowned. "I don't understand." The monk pointed at him. "When I stepped in your path, I controlled your emotions." Aaron stared at him. "When that man insulted you in the marketplace, he controlled your emotions. When your neighbor upset you, he controlled your emotions. When your father criticized you, he controlled your emotions." The monk paused. "Every time you became angry, you believed you were becoming stronger. But in truth, you were handing control of yourself to someone else." Aaron felt the words strike deeper than any insult he had ever heard. The monk then gave him one final challenge. "For the next 7 days, whenever someone makes you angry, do not respond immediately." Aaron nodded. "And what should I do instead?" "Ask yourself one question." "What question?" "Is this person worth controlling my peace?" Aaron returned to his village. The first day was difficult. A man mocked his clothes. Aaron felt his blood boil. He almost shouted back. Then he remembered the monk. "Is this person worth controlling my peace?" Aaron walked away. The second day, his employer blamed him for a mistake he had not made. Aaron wanted to argue, but he took a breath and he calmly explained the truth. The third day, his neighbor insulted him again. This time, Aaron simply smiled. Something strange happened. The neighbor became frustrated because Aaron refused to fight. For the first time, Aaron realized something powerful. His anger had never protected him. It had only made him predictable. People knew exactly how to control him. All they had to do was push the right button. Weeks passed. Aaron became quieter, not weaker, not afraid, just more in control. One evening, his father found him sitting beneath the same tree where they had once argued. His father asked, "What happened to the angry young man I knew?" Aaron smiled. "He is still here." His father looked surprised. "Then where is he?" Aaron placed his hand over his heart. "Here. But now I decide when he speaks." Years later, Aaron became known as one of the wisest men in his village. People came to him when they were angry, and whenever someone asked him how he had learned to control his temper, Aaron always gave the same answer. Anger feels like power because it is loud, but true power is quiet. The greatest battle you will ever fight may not be against your enemies. It may be against the part of yourself that wants to react without thinking. You cannot control what people say. You cannot control how they treat you. You cannot control every problem that enters your life, but you can control what you do next. The next time someone tries to make you angry, pause. Take a breath and ask yourself, is this person worth controlling my peace? Because the moment you stop allowing other people to control your emotions, you take back something far more valuable than victory. You take back control of yourself.